There's still a lot of notebooks there. Oh well, let me tell you about it. Hello everybody, it's Edwina from My Craft Orchard. How are you? So I'm going to do an update on what planners I'm using mid-year 2022. So if you have watched my original video, it showed you that the planners I was using for 2022. Now I like to change things up, and I like to move things around, and I like to use different things. I'm a total and utter planner addict and notebook addict. So the thought at the beginning of the year was simple. If I used everything, so strings, rings, notebooks, bullet journals, and every size imaginable, then I wouldn't get bored. But the truth is, I didn't get bored. I wouldn't say I got bored, and I haven't had a lot of planner drift, as I'm calling it, which is where you go from one planner to the next, which is what I had in 2021. I am sticking to 2 planners, I think it is, because I did the Anomi from Amazon, the first one, and I went into my Happy Planner, and I am loving the Happy Planner. Super lovely. I love it. So having said that, I did actually go through a phase of wanting to go into rings. There's a lot of people were using rings, and I got that bit of a wanderlust, and I actually sat and set one up, all the dividers, paper and all of that sort of thing. I was just about to start writing in it, you know, put a new calendar in, that sort of thing, and decided, nah, I'll just go back to my Happy Planner. So what I thought I'd do is I'd just quickly run through what all of these are and roughly what I'm using them for. Now, I do not use these planners every day. Let me just say that, okay? These planners are not everyday planners. These 2 are, but the rest aren't, okay? But let me show you, they are all in use, and I use them at least once a month, once a week, but not every single day. So if you're going, oh my god, that's a lot of planners, they're not in use every single day. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move them so I can show you individually what there are. Okay, so just bear with me. Okay, so I've just moved my camera angle as well so you can get a better look. I've had to pull it right up to get everything in to have a look. So things that are used on, I'm going to start with sort of 12 monthly basis or monthly basis. So obviously Christmas planner, lots of Christmas ideas in here, and that's a ringed bound. I don't use this every day, I don't use it every week. But it's there, it is in use, so any ideas we get for Christmas, anything that I'm seeing, particularly now as we're coming up to the middle of the year, some ideas will come through, and a lot of planning videos on Christmas in July and those sort of things. So if I see anything that I like the look of or the ideas, they'll go into there. So that's my Christmas one. The second one that I don't use very often is the stringed A5, and this one is the collections section that you would get in your bullet journal. And so I just made notes in here, and I'm tracking, well, I'm trying to track books and films I've watched and that sort of thing, and I also tracking projects and that sort of thing. Yeah, just lists, just quotes, just various things. Again, it's one of these planners that I haven't, you know, books I haven't got back to. I do half an hour every now and then. There's my craft notebook that I set up. If you remember, I have a video on that which I will link down below. Again, I'm not in this every day. I have actually finished the baby blanket. Yay! I've actually finished something, so that needs updating, and I've started another project. So, you know, 5 minutes every few months to update that one. And strings again, so I've got rings and 2 strings so far. The other thing that I'm not using every week, but maybe on a monthly basis, is this one, which is rings, and this just has sort of like ongoing lists and reference of, you know, someday maybe lists, that sort of thing in there, and that's actually a personal wide, and I love that. And the reason this is still here is because I just love this cover, really love this cover, and I didn't want to put it away, you know. Have I got any more strings? Yes, one more strings. Oh, look at this baby. And again, I love this so much, and this is why it's still in circulation, because I just love the cover. This is my Molten, yep, you tell me, I'll tell you, my Molten regular traveller's notebook. That's the one I was looking for. And as you've probably noticed, this is actually my finance. So, and I don't use it for, it's more planning, it's more sort of long-term planning, a bit of tracking, any spare notes, and I've got some envelopes, some cash envelopes that I've made up here at the front, and that sort of thing, you know, a few you know, spare cards and things. Again, it's not something I use all the time, but I love this cover, you know, so it's got to be in use. So those are all the strings, and the one planner I don't use that often. Next, let's have a look at notebooks. So there's this new one, which is my Jubilee notebook. Or was my Jubilee notebook, should I say, and I'm going to use this one for projects, one project, just one, because you can have a notebook with lots and lots of different projects in, but if it's a big project, I don't know what I'm going to put in that, but it is going to still be in use. Okay, so that's a File Effects notebook, and the other notebook I am using are these two. And these are just notebooks out of the works, and they're hardcover, and they have got lined paper in. Nothing special, nothing fancy. This one is my Craft Club notebook, because when I started Craft Club, I couldn't get I realised I needed a day-to-page diary. Couldn't find one in the shop, so I made one. Basically, so that's what that is. That will be replaced as soon as the academic diaries come out and I can find a cheap as chips page diary. This one will be replaced with that. And this one, which I love this quote from Tolkien, yeah, just love it. And I think what I'll do is, once I've filled this notebook, I'm just going to take the covers off and I'll Franken plan it and put more paper in it. This is my brain dump book. This is the, oh, I've got an idea, and anything and everything. This is the no holds barred. I need to write something down, whether it's a brain download, whether it's a scene for a novel, whether it's a pattern that's been going around in my head, anything. So this is full of all sorts of things. So those are those 3 notebooks. Then, oh sorry, I've just knocked my table. There's this little one, this little File Effects one here, which I've got a video on, and this is my, it's not my everyday carry, it's my handbag diary, I'm going to call it that. And then there's this one, which I'm hoping, yes, the light's shining on it. This is actually the notebook I got in an unboxing from Rowan under the Rowan tree, and it's a Nocturna box, and this is fantastic. I have a video on the unboxing of this, and there's all sorts of, you know, lovely illustrations in there. And I'm going to use this as my moon diary, sort of a witchy book, let's say. So again, it's not set up, but as you can see at the front, I've got lots of notes, things I've already done, ready to fill that in. It's a time thing. Seriously, do not have time to sit and fill some of these things out, but I've got lots of notes, so when I do have the time, because it'll be one of those bulk upload type things, I've got a whole afternoon to myself and I can do it then. This then, we're going to rings next, I think. So this is rings, and this is my memory keeping one, which has got a file of facts diary in the front, and then behind that, every month, there is my February page. You know, very much like in a bullet journal. You make a monthly page, and then you write down all your stuff afterwards. And I was missing that out of a bullet journal, so I decided to do it in here. So this sort of got a January, February. I've started on the April, I think. Nope, I haven't done May yet. And then in there will go all sorts of memories. So for instance here, Harry got a school award, so that's just been popped into the front. As well as notes, and another thingy from Harry, and that was a Father's Day from last year. But that's the sort of thing, in fact, yeah, it's the sort of thing that will go into here. I thought I had my mother's card in here actually. That would be nice to show you, wouldn't it? Oh, there it is. There you go. That's this year's Mother's Day card off Harry. So that's the sort. Because it's on rings, I can just punch that and put it in. Again, it's one of those sit down for a nice afternoon, nice cup of tea, and just be creative, really. The other ringed one I've got is this one, and I do have a video on this which was done last year, because I was using this as an actual planner last year, and this is full of my craft orchard sort of things. So in here I put things like future ideas that I have, and information. For instance, that one there is like a printout for setting up editing for videos and that sort of thing. So it's like a reference folder. Again, that's rings. Lots of notes, lots of things that again needs updating, but it's all there. It's all there, all the information. If I need a piece of information on how to film or measurements for Canva or something like that, it's in here. It's as simple as that. It's not updated, but it's in here, so I'm using that. Next we'll go on to these two planners and this one. This is just an pocket book. I don't need a daily page. I go in and out of love with daily pages. So at the moment, this is like a Harry scribble book, testing pens, little things that need to be done, and I've been using it sort of as a daily book, as it were, and I've been ripping pages out of it, and you know, it's just one of them notebooks. This one is a planner, and this is a 6 size, and this is my workshop planner. It is a Legima Milano, and it was an 18-month planner, and it's got the week on one side and notes on the other, and it's lovely paper. This paper is amazing to write on, and I love the size of this as well. So this one I'm using for workshops. So I had in May, I actually ran a crochet workshop, And so the next sort of one coming up is sort of we've got various things. We've got patchwork coming up, I've got junk journaling, I've got lace making, you know, various workshops and events. We've got a arts in the park type thing as well. So all of that sort of thing will go in there, and the planning for those things will go in there as well. And then this one is my, yes, where's the page one? There it is. Noma. This is the Hobonichi planner from Amazon. So it's not a Hobonichi month, week, day, but it's got the weeks like a Hobonichi would be. Thicker paper. It's absolutely thicker paper. And I used this very successfully at the beginning of the year. I started in December and I've used it all the way through till middle of February when I had my happy planner. And now I'm using it as a, particularly the months at the front, is a catch-all. So when, you know, for instance, we've got a trip coming up, or there's a birthday party, or I'm going to the Commonwealth Games, which I'm really excited. They're here in the UK, in Birmingham. You know, those sort of things that are coming up during the year. So it's like a future log, basically. I can go back to this. It's for the whole year if I wanted to, or I could use it to make notes or whatever. It's still in use. I'm using it all year. The next ones will be my writing stuff. Camp Nano didn't go very well in April, and I don't know whether I'm going to be doing Camp Nano in July. I haven't decided yet, but I definitely will be doing NaNaoWriMo come November. So this cover is the pink one, and I know it's upside down. The MLH My Life Handmade leather cover, which I bought off Amazon, and it holds a cashier size notebook, which is what that is. And these coloured ones are from Pucker, and I got a pack of 3 for those. And this holds all the notes for my novel, so character sheets and a timeline, names, what else, tracker, acts, that sort of thing. So that's the cover and the notebook for my novel information. And then this one, which has to be in service all the time, because again, this is another cover that I absolutely love and have to have in the stash. And this one is my writing journal. So every month I come into here and I update it with what I've done, what I plan to do, and that sort of thing. And it hasn't been updated since April. But this notebook is fabulous. It's actually Tome River paper. It's a fabulous notebook. And this is a creation, GLP Creations, it's called The Author, and it's a Tome River 98 gram page. Love it. Love it. It's really, really nice. So that's something else. Again, I don't use this every week. I would probably come into here once a month to update goals and things like that. And then this one, I try and sit down at least once a month and write notes and ideas, because they've maybe gone into my brain dump book, or you know, something like that, and they all need transferring into here. So those are my writing bits. If you want to see any of these journals that I'm showing you in more depth, then please let me know and I will do a video on them. So next one is a bit of a double whammy. Okay, yes, this is a happy planner. This one was bought last year as my content planner, and I love this. And I set it up for the whole year to do content planning. There's lots of ideas and that sort of thing in here. So this is why I'm still using this one, because I also put things like analytics, I don't know if I've said that right, and I've planned out the year in here. So that's why that's in use. So that's being used every month for updating and ideas and that sort of thing. But my every sort of day-to-day content planning is in the Happy Planner. So this one's a big Dream Big Happy Planner, and I love these colours, are amazing. And this one was a horizontal layout, and it's a Marabou design by Brandy Brown, and that's the lady. I know she's upside down, but those are all the packaging off the actual Happy Planner. These are amazing. The colours of this are just fabulous. Just love it. I just love the Happy Planner, I have to say. I'm total convert. So what I'm using with this, without hopefully giving too many spoilers, is at the front I've sort of marked out in pencil what I'm going to do each week. And then that is what a month looks like. Oh, my box, right, there we go. That's what a month looks like. And on there then I am doing things. I put post-it notes on. Yeah, that's May. It doesn't matter, you can have a look at that one. So I then put a post-it note on with each of the themes and that, and then I'm going to write them into that page afterwards. I've got a bit of note paper, and on the months is when I'm going to actually post the things, and when I'm going to edit, and when I'm going to film and those sort of things. And then each week, because it's a horizontal, yeah, I can show you this one, because it's a horizontal, I've drawn a line down, and then each day I go in and go, right, I'm going to do this, and this is the video I'm going to edit. So Monday would be sort of like download day, Tuesday is edit day, and which video I'm going to edit, Wednesday's posting day. And then here in this section I write down things like notes from the videos I'm listening to, it links, that sort of thing. So that's the content part. If you notice, I've actually Frankenplanned this one, so I've got my content that side, and then I've got another one this side, which is the Love to Grow Happy Planner. I'm in a bit of a sort of a pickle really with this one as to how I want to use it, because it's a different layout. It's the colour block layout, which actually came in the Grow Your Own Way Happy Planner, and I put it into here. And I'm still sort of, I've tried using it as an everyday planner, which works quite well. I thought I might try logging on when I game. The three of us play a lot of Fortnite, so I thought I might use it as a tracker for that. That didn't really work, so I was playing with it to see if I could use it as a project. So every day I, you know, project 1, I need to do this, this and this, and sort of just make sure that I'm doing each project. I don't know, I'm still playing with it. I'm really not quite sure. It's there, I love it, so I'm using it. So that's that, and that's the classic. Those are the classic Happy Planners. This Grow Your Own Way is my everyday, and you see this a lot if you've been watching my videos. You'll see this a lot. You know, there's my months and then my weeks, all pretty, all nice. So that's like my everyday and everything. So all of these planners, all of this information will end up in here on the month and on the week for my planning. And then at the back I've got the We're Work in Progress recovery planner, which I've done a video on this, so if you want to catch that, by all means go back and have a look. And that's my self-care, looking at how I'm looking after myself, how I'm enjoying myself, and that reflective bit, and there's a tracker in there as well. And then right at the very back of this one, then I have sections for each of the sections of my life. So writing home, my craft orchard, personal, and daisy craft, and my Kanban notice board, I suppose that's quite a good word for it, and my projects notice board. So these are the things I need to be doing this week. These are the projects I'm working on, and then behind each of these I've then got notes and lists and all of those sort of things just sort of tucked in, and I made these dividers myself. So the last one I wanted to show you was this happy planner, which is the big happy planner. It's a watercolour one, fabulous, love it. Came with gold disc, metal disc, sorry. I love this, and this is actually my Kanban book. And again, I have actually done a video on this, so if you want to go back and check that out, then please do so. Okay, and I'll put some dividers in, which hold my sticky notes for my Kanban. And then each month, I've sort of took the guts out, and I just use the month and 2 pages like that. To put in projects that I want to work on for my 3 months. There you go, lots of planners, lots of uses, each having a very distinctive, different use, which makes me happy, which makes me excited. And I just love planning. I just love all this. Oh, I cannot tell you. I can't tell you how happy all of this really makes me, I have to say. And if I haven't been in my planner at least 4 times a day, my husband knows about it, because I'm grumpy, grumpy Greg or whatever. So if you would like to see any more of these planners more in depth that I haven't already done a video on, please comment below. Please comment below if you are enjoying these sort of videos. I love showing you my planners and that sort of thing. And just talk to me. Let me know what you're thinking, what you'd like to see, what you didn't like even. I'm quite happy for comments like that as well. So, my craft orchard, where skills and ideas can grow. And I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to see more. Bye.